welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be filming today because it has been a while. You guys wouldn't notice that I haven't filmed in a while because I really like to pre-film videos. So sometimes videos that are going up on my channel I actually filmed a month ago, and sometimes I filmed them 20 minutes ago. I'm kind of all over the place just because I have a full-time job. I've got a life and I don't have all the time in the world to just make YouTube videos. So I actually haven't filmed in about a month, and I'm so excited to be talking to you guys. And today I'm going to be doing a favorites video, and I love favorites videos, but I'm especially excited about this one because I have 3 drugstore products that I'm absolutely in love with that I really think are going to be some of my top favorite drugstore products in the future. So the first product that I want to talk to you guys about is a new foundation, and this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Plus Concealer. I did an entire review about this product, and I will link that down below if you guys want to check it out. But basically, I absolutely adore this foundation. The packaging is beautiful and it has a really great coverage to it. It's a really good medium to full coverage that builds up so easily, has a gorgeous satin finish, and it makes the skin texture look so smooth and so even. It has a thicker consistency that some people are scared of because thicker consistencies can kind of make people feel like the makeup's gonna look cakey. People are afraid that it's going to look thick and textured on their skin. But a lot of the time, thicker consistency foundations are nice because they will just kind of smooth over any texture on the skin that makes the skin look so gorgeous. I do have it on today, and like I said, I will link a video down below where you guys can watch my full review about it, and I will do a total demo as well where you guys can see the application process. But this is definitely one of the best drugstore foundations I've ever tried, and I absolutely love this. The next drugstore product I'm in love with is the Butter Bronzer. This is the Physicians Formula Bronzer. This is their newest bronzer, and Physicians Formula is very known for their bronzers. They're kind of like the bronzer authority in the drugstore. They received numerous awards for having the best bronzers, and I've tried a lot of their other bronzers before, and I know some people absolutely love them, but for me personally, I haven't ever been head over heels in love, especially compared to some higher end bronzers. But this one I'm obsessed with. I definitely think that this compares to some more luxurious brands such as Too Faced Cosmetics, and it just looks like this. It's the cutest packaging. It's the butter bronzer that has like a pina colada scent to it. It's like a coconutty, like a really yummy fragrance. And at first, I didn't really like the fragrance, and I mentioned that in a haul video that I felt like it was really strong, but at the time it was brand new, and I feel like it's kind of toned down since I've had it for a while, and you can tell I've used it a ton because I've already like made a dent in the product, which is kind of crazy. But ever since I got this, I haven't used any other bronzer. I think it looks so natural on the skin. It has a slight sheen to it, but it's nothing that's like noticeably sparkly or anything like that. It just makes it look more like skin on the face. It has a little bit of sheen that makes it look like a natural skin finish would, opposed to being super, super matte or super shimmery. And I think the tone is just gorgeous. I have the bronzer, the bronzer, which is the second one. It's the darker one. They have one that's a shade lighter that's called the light bronzer. And I've had a couple people comment confused about which one I got. I got the darker one, and I do like darker bronzers, so that's why I chose it. But when I was looking at the 2 shades side by side, honestly, they were so close. Like the light bronzer was only a little bit lighter. So I went with the darker one, but I know a lot of drugstores only carry one or the other. They don't carry both. So I do have the darker one, and I highly recommend it. Also, a couple people made comments to me about how I should use the sponge that comes in it, which is this little thing. It's like this weird, it's a weird sponge thing that comes with the product, and I've tried it a little bit, and I just really don't like the sponge applicator that comes with it. I think it's really awkward to apply. I don't think it blends as well, and I get that it works for some people, and I think that's great, but I definitely prefer using a brush with this. But if you guys are looking for a good drugstore bronzer or just a good bronzer in general, I highly, 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 highly recommend this one. And the last drugstore product that I have is a blush. This is a blush by Milani. I didn't realize that I had 2 Milani products in this video, but what can you do? So this is the Milani Powder Blush, and it is in the shade number 11, which is called Blossom Time Rose. And it's just their rose blushes. I love the packaging because it's so beautiful. It's this gorgeous gold with a huge rose in it. Like, isn't that so pretty? I think that this is very comparable to a lot of high-end formulas. And I think that if you were to put a different packaging on this, you would totally think that this was high end because it's so nice. This is the blush that I have on today, and it just gives a beautiful sheen to the skin. I think this color is to die for. This range of blushes originally had 3 shades, I believe, and now they have 4. I think this shade is brand new because I've looked at this blush multiple times at the drugstore before because I really like a couple of the shades, and I just barely recently started seeing this color. So I believe it's new, but if it's old, I still love it, and it's new to me, so. It's like a corally pinky shade. It doesn't look too exciting in the pan, but once you put it on the cheeks, it's stunning. It has a beautiful, like a golden sheen to it, and it blends so well, and it just makes your skin look healthy and glowy and fabulous. So I have on that foundation, that bronzer, and that blush, and that's all I have on my face today. I don't have any other additional products or any highlighters or anything like that. And I just think it's a beautiful like springtime look, and I find that these products are so easy to use, and I'm just so in love with this blush. Like I really think this is gonna be one of my favorite drugstore blushes ever, and it's so beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so another favorite of mine has been by Jane Iredale, and I have worked with Jane Iredale in the past, and I know I say that name wrong. I always get comments that are saying that I'm saying it wrong, but it's Jane Iredale, and this is a brand new product from their line. I'm not sure if it's out yet. I think it is, but it's the BeautyPrep Face Moisturizer, and this is a brand new line for them. They have a skincare and cosmetics line, and what's so cool about their products is they are more natural based. They are more organic, and they're healthier ingredients than a lot of other brands incorporate into their products, and this is like a very innovative line. I've never heard of anybody doing anything like this before, and it's called the BeautyPrep series. And BeautyPrep meaning that their skincare is specifically designed to go underneath makeup, and it's going to prep the skin for makeup application. So you can use the skincare products in the morning, and it's going to help extend the wear of your makeup, which I just think is the best idea ever, and so different and so interesting to see brands kind of tying together skincare and makeup. And so the BeautyPrep moisturizer you can use right before you do your foundation, and it's just a primer and moisturizer in one. And it is a lemongrass scent, which I love. It has a really heavy scent to it, but it smells so good. I love the scent to it, and it's just really nice and luxurious. It's just a typical moisturizer, but it really wakes up the skin and feels nice and refreshing because of the fragrance, and it's really lightweight, but it does deliver quite a bit of moisture, and I find that it does prime and prep my skin really nicely. So it's a very interesting line. I definitely recommend you guys check it out because I think it's so cool, and I've been really enjoying this moisturizer. Jane Iredale also sent me the cleanser and the toner that go along with the moisturizer, and I've used both of those, but I just haven't been as interested in those as I have as the moisturizer. This product really is the one that stands out to me. The next product I had to share with y'all is a brow pencil, and this is by Urban Decay. I hauled this a really long time ago. It's the Urban Decay Brow Beater. It's a microfine brow pencil that has a brush. It says brush, but it's not a brush. It's a spoolie, and mine is in the shade Warm Brown. I have it on my brows today, and I really like this brow pencil. It's very comparable to a lot of other brow pencils on the market right now, where it's dual-sided, that one side is a retractable, really fine little point, and then the other side is a spoolie. And I definitely can compare this to the Brow Wiz from Anastasia, but it is softer in my opinion. I notice that it glides on a lot easier, therefore I go through products quicker because it's more pigmented and just like swoops right on the skin, but it's very easy to use. Like just a little bit of like a little swipe, really soft-handed, and you get a beautiful brow application. So while I do find that this is softer than the Brow Wiz, I still really enjoy it. I think it does a really good job, and I'm glad that it has a spoolie on the other end. I think a lot of brands are starting to see how successful the Brow Wiz is and trying to kind of like copy it. I personally do prefer the Brow Wiz just because it's a little bit harder and I feel like I have more control. With this one, I feel like I'll accidentally like go a little outside the lines and like now I have an eyebrow hair there. So it's not the end of the world. It's still easy to use, and I do really like this product. But one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to mention it is because I do get a lot of comments from people that they don't like the Brow Wiz because it's too hard. They want something softer. So if you love the Brow Wiz but you want something a little softer, I highly recommend this one. And look how cute the packaging is. I love the shiny purple look. I think it's a lot prettier than the Brow Wiz, but I really enjoy this. It's done a good job. I get my eyebrows on, and like I said, I do have it on today, and it does the trick. So this is a good option. And the next favorite has been a huge favorite. I think I'm gonna love this product for like the rest of my life, and it is a new brush, and this is from the Morphe Elite series. This is the E4, and it is a angled brush. I'm sure a lot of people use it for bronzer, or you can use it for, you know, whatever, but I really like using it for blush. I used it today to apply my blush, and I do get a lot of questions on my videos on what blushes I use and what brushes I use to make everything look so smooth. And this is definitely one that I recommend. I showed this in my last Camera Ready Cosmetics haul, so I'll link that video down below if you guys want to see that. But I really, really love this brush. I know a lot of people have mentioned this on YouTube before. It's a pretty popular brush, but I think it's so, so good. And there's such a good quality in these Elite brushes. Like, I think you can really feel and tell that these are high quality brushes that'll last a long time. The bristles are just so soft, and they make your makeup so airbrushed and so smooth. So I absolutely love this for blush application, and I'm very happy with it. Okay, and the last favorite I have to share with you guys is a nail polish, and I really like sharing nail polishes with you guys because I do switch up my nail color usually about twice a week. I like to switch up my color quite a bit, and I really like this nail polish color. This is by China Glaze, and it's the nail lacquer in the shade Sweet Hook, and I just think it's so pretty. I have it on my nails today, and it's just this adorable lilac color. Really pretty for the springtime, and I think I wore it on Easter and I really liked it. So I think it's really adorable, and I always get questions in the comments down below what colors I have on my nails. So check out my description box because I try to leave all that information there as well. Alright, well that's it for my March favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I really love sharing my favorite products with you guys, and I love when you guys give product recommendations to me as well. So definitely leave me comments down below if you have any suggestions for me. And follow me on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat as well. I love to see you guys all over social media, and I really appreciate your support. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. You'll get a notification every time I upload a video, and I would love to see you guys in later videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later. Mwah.